Hello, everybody. Welcome to the discussion for Iron Gold by Pierce Brown, the fourth book in the Red Rising saga. This might not be the longest chat we ever and we might get off schedule pretty early on just because I don't know how much we're gonna have to say. I know kind of how you feel about this.
Yeah.
So
You know
it's gonna
what?
be an interesting discussion for sure.
I might not have given it a fair shot because I've just been so slumpy lately. I just didn't have the
I
brain
do
power.
I do also agree. I could not read all of the pages. I listened to primarily the audiobook. I think I read like 50 pages and then I fucked off for a while and then I picked it back up at part 3, fucked off again until like the last 40 pages. I was like, I can't.
I was gonna come in and be like, I hope Sam can tell me like what happened because
I don't think anything happens. I think that's the problem.
I listened to the entire audiobook. I did mostly audio. I tried to read with my eyes in the beginning and I was just like,
Mhm.
I could barely read anything the last 2 months. I read like 6 books in the last 2 months. So
600
this was
pages.
challenging.
It was 600 pages and has that video gone live? I don't think so, so I can't say what book, but I recently read another higher fantasy book with a lot of POVs, and I just don't want the high POV count right now. I don't wanna be with new characters, especially in a world that I'm comfortable and familiar with.
Mm.
I have so
Yeah.
many thoughts and opinions.
I thought I don't know.
Yeah, where do we wanna start?
like things
Let's
are
start with
happening.
characters.
Okay.
Let's start with characters, and then we can get to plot as we talk about them
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay. Good idea.
Okay, so we start with Darrow.
Mhm.
I love being with Darrow.
Love him.
I wanted to be with him the entire book.
Yeah. I could
I
have
really
done that.
struggled. Going from a trilogy, which I think was a perfect arc, fully with Darrow the entire time, and then switching to 4 POVs in this one with basically
Yeah.
3 new characters, I was like, "But I wanna be with Darrow. I wanna be with Darrow and Severo, and I wanna know what Mustang is doing." Like, that's the
Yeah.
core group is who I care about.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Darrow's
So sad.
plot was interesting in the beginning, and then I started losing it. I was like, "I don't know what you're up to, dude. What are you doing?" It was like,
Yeah.
literally, I was like listening. I was like, "I have not been paying close attention." I'm like, "I don't know what you're fighting or why." And then I kinda caught back up at the end when he faced, the Ash Lord or whoever, and it
Yeah,
was,
so, like, his whole journey is basically, like, 10 years, the war is still going strong, and the whole reason we're still at war is because of the Ash Lord, and
Mhm.
he's, like, the main guy. "Hey, boys, let's be kind to each other." And so, like, that's the whole thing is he's gotta find the Ash Lord so he can end the war, and then, like, everybody will be free and, like, racism will just go away.
Yeah.
And you start the book with his family, which I loved. I love
Mhm.
seeing Pax and Mustang and, like, their strict dynamics, and then girl, stop touching the computer stuff. Everything is falling apart. My animals are too much today.
All the animals
Um,
are in the room with you, basically.
all of them. But I there was something about, like, being with his family that I enjoyed, and then him going off with Severo and the group to find the Ash Lord, which took
Yeah.
the whole 600 pages, and I was like, "Why?"
Yeah, I just remember listening and, the whole back and forth with him and, like, the new government that he set up and trying to be diplomatic and all that stuff, but him still kinda, like, just wanting to do whatever the F he wants to do to get what he thinks is right done,
Yeah,
you know what I
like,
mean?
going against Dancer, his wife being the sovereign, and him
Mhm.
still being like, "Well, I just can't tell you anything now because
Yeah.
at least you won't be implicated in the war crimes that I'm for sure about to commit."
Yeah, that was an interesting topic, I thought, to, like, go back and forth on because I don't know, like, I definitely think he has everybody's best interest in mind. He just wants to do it the way he wants to do it, which is not
Yeah.
diplomatically.
Yeah, and I think also he's it's hard it's been 10 years since the first arc, and I don't feel like I understood anything that happened within those 10 years.
Mhm.
I feel like we had a book, and then we left, and then we jumped into a new book, and I was like, "The characters are the same, but I don't know how we got here. Like, how did everything happen? What's been
Mm,
going on with the war to get us to this point?" Like, I
mhm,
understand that a society can't just be rebuilt in maybe 10 years as much as
mhm.
maybe I wished it could, but I really struggled with, like, how did we go from so bad racism to it is still bad. And things are basically the same.
It felt like not a lot of progress was made, and that's why when I read the synopsis, I was interested in the female Red. What was her name again?
Lyra?
Lyria, something like that?
Yeah.
Lyria? Um, to see
I
what
have
her
the book in front of me. I
experiences
could
was
look.
like, and, like, she's still in the slums, and she's like, "I kinda almost wish we were back in the mines because we didn't know any better, and, like, we at least had our family, and, like, I don't know, we weren't made all these empty promises that couldn't be fulfilled."
Yeah,
And I thought that
Lyria.
was interesting to a degree. Honestly, I sometimes me with audiobooks, I don't necessarily like how the person acts out the character because when I was reading her in my own
She was so
mind,
fucking annoying.
yeah, in my own mind, I felt like she was kinda like badass. She was like, "Oh, I don't take shit, da, da, da." She was kinda tough or whatever.
Yeah.
But the way the voice actor, she was like, "And you're my brother." I was like, "What?"
Yeah. So her whole thing is that she was at Camp 121 and was basically living a really shitty life.
Mhm.
And then a raid happens, she escapes, and she goes on this journey that I couldn't tell you what it had to do with anything
Oh,
until
I
she
kinda
meets.
know. I kinda
Okay,
remember.
good. You can carry her parts
I'll
because
carry this part.
I did not like her. I did not care about her family. I did not care
Mm,
about her. She was so annoying to me. She
mm.
constantly and I here's the thing. I praise Pierce Brown because he is a fantastic writer. The quotes were great. The writing was great. The characters made sense. Were realistic. She was realistic to the point where I was like, I don't care about your grief.
Aw.
It was so bad. I was like, every time she mentioned any of her family members, I was like, girl, move on. Get over it. Darrow's lost everything. I understand, but like, get over it.
Yeah, that's so crazy. No, I just so she's like, there was the raid that happened. Her brother is, like, 12. She's probably, like, 15 or 16, I don't know.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And he's like, "I'm gonna go see what's going on." She's like, "No, I'm the oldest," or something. And he's like, "Well, I'm the man." So he goes, she follows him, and he gets murdered by the raiders. I thought it was also interesting that her group was the bunch of what was it, like Omega or something? Whatever.
Gamma
Gamma?
or were Gamma's the one that were doing the raids or
I don't
I think
remember,
they
but
were
I
doing
think
raids on Gamma.
yeah. So, like, Gamma was the one that always got the laurels and stuff in the other
Yes.
series. So they were, like, privileged Reds, and now everybody hates them and, like, massacres them and hates them so much.
Yeah, they're
So
like
I thought that was
seeking
interesting.
revenge because of what happened in the mines, which
Yeah.
I did appreciate that. Like it was a nice like callback to be like, oh, this has real life implications. But it was also kind of sad to be like, oh, Reds are just killing other Reds because of
Yeah.
past stuff. And it's like, okay, so nobody's ever gonna learn from a lesson and nobody's gonna be able to move on from anything ever.
It's an interesting idea now that I'm thinking about it to be like, okay, they're given more freedom and, like, knowledge of what's going on, even though life still sucks. But, like, just because 'cause you're free from slavery doesn't mean you're gonna be a good person. Doesn't mean you're gonna
Yeah.
make good choices, you know?
Yeah. No, this whole book is everyone is morally gray and goes on a villain arc. Like
Yeah.
Darrow especially. He just turns into a villain and you're like, I guess that do
Who?
be the way now.
Oh, Darrow?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
'Cause
That was bad.
he was making bad decisions. Like, I get that you're like a warlord first,
Yeah,
but
and
it doesn't look good. It's not great.
yeah,
That you're
warlord's
like,
not a title that you want.
don't care about my kid or family. Yeah, that was
Oh,
rough.
yeah, that was pretty heartbreaking. But yeah, then Lyria, like, her sister and her kids die except the one that was in the hospital who's blind.
Liam.
Liam, she gets him, saves, the really badass gold guy, the dad guy. I don't remember his name. I like him. Pax's
There were
dad? Pax's
simply
original dad?
too many characters in this. There were so many names.
I think he's the father of the original Pax.
I do also think you're correct. I
Yeah.
just don't remember his name.
And then he takes her on because he's like, "I owe you a favor." And she's like, "Well, get me out of here." So he takes her on as, like, a servant in his home and on, like, Luna or something. That's what happened.
Yeah, and then because of connections, she finds her way to the Sovereign and Pax and the new family and such.
That's what I missed. I did not catch any of that.
Yeah, so when the other character, that got introduced,
Ephraim?
Ephraim,
Mhm.
he kidnaps Pax and
Mhm.
Elektra, who are 2 of my favorite characters. I love them
Mhm.
so much. I was so into them. I was attached right off the bat. But he kidnaps them
Mhm.
and he also kidnaps Lyria and takes them all
Yes.
to the Duke, but
'Cause he
she
was gonna
escapes.
kill Lyria 'cause he was like, "I'm done with
Yeah.
her," but then he, like, kinda regretted it.
Yeah, and then they kind of have, like, this weird I think they're gonna have a romance.
What? Ephraim's gay.
I she's crushing on him at least, at
Is
the
she?
very
You
least.
think? He's
At the
old. He's old. Lyria's like a teenager or 20 or something.
Yeah.
He's like
I not
60 maybe.
Pax. Ephraim?
Ephraim's old.
Is he?
'Cause they were like,
I
"Oh,
know that he worked
my knees are aching," like, maybe he's not that old, but I imagine
I
him,
don't
like,
think he's
old.
quite that old, but he was
Okay, he's
working
probably in his
for
30s then, 'cause we be aching in our 30s.
True, true, true. But no, I think 'cause his backstory is that during the original arc of Red Rising,
Mhm.
he was, like, one of the background players, and he knew
He's
Holiday.
Holiday's brother's fiancé.
Okay, that's what it is. I was like,
Mhm,
"There's a connection there that I think
mhm.
I've missed," but
He was
yeah,
with
no, at the
Holiday's
end,
brother.
that makes sense. Yeah, no, at the end, Lyria was like, "I don't know." When I found out he was safe, like, I kinda really cared about that, and I was like, "Girl,
Oh.
stop. Leave him be."
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
but, yeah, Ephraim, he was fine. I didn't care about him until the kidnapping. Like, once he
Mhm.
met up with Holiday, I was like, "Ooh," and, like, seeing the heist, I didn't care about because I don't like heists in
Yeah.
books, so
I
him
don't like
stealing the
heists.
sword, I was like, "Whatever." Him meeting the Duke, I was like, "Whatever," but then
Mhm.
once he kidnaps Pax, I was like, "Okay, I'm invested again."
Mhm.
This book had so many lows. I did not care about it. 35%, I was like, "Ooh," and then it went right back down. I was like, "I don't
Mhm.
care about anything." 60, 70, 80, 90. Like, I just was losing interest so quickly as
Mhm.
I just feel like the pacing was off because there were the new perspectives, and I was just like, "I don't care."
Yeah, it's hard to get invested when you're already, like, so invested in other characters. You're like, "Why are you detracting?"
Yeah, why are you spending time with anybody that's not Severo?
Yeah, yeah.
Severo and Victra, love
Oh,
them.
I
When
love their relationship
Electra
with the kids.
I know, they're she's, like, what, pregnant with the 4th or something?
Mhm.
I love that they are so devout to their family, and it's such a nice parallel between Darrow and Mustang's family
Mhm.
dynamics, but I just absolutely love Electra and how feral she is, just like her parents.
Oh
I
my
just
god,
love
like,
it
when
so
she
much.
found out her daughter got kidnapped, she's like, "F everybody else.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna blow up the world to find my daughter."
Yeah.
Like,
Severo's not here to help me, so it's just me alone, and it's gonna happen.
yeah, that was and she's pregnant. They were like, "They make pregnancy armor?" And they're like, "Apparently."
Yeah, no, I loved the core cast. They truly made every moment so special. I did like the end with Ephraim's character when he goes back to rescue the kids, and then they end up in
Mhm.
basically the Duke's ship, but the Queen has full reign over it and control, and he's like, "I'm about to do something stupid. Hi."
Hey, Eliza. Come on live with us. Did you finish?
Did you start?
Pretty sure she started, right?
I think she maybe read a chapter or 2.
Anyway.
Anyway. But yeah, I liked the humor of his character.
Mm.
I liked him as a character, I just don't know if I loved him for this.
Did we know he was in the disguise when he first met up with Lyria, or was that, like, a reveal? Because I was
I
surprised.
missed
I was like, "Is that Ephraim?"
Yeah, no, I missed so many small moments like that where I was just like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, yeah,
Because I really struggled with having a care for
yeah,
anything, which
yeah.
makes me feel bad.
What do
And
you
then
do when you're listening? Because I have a hard time, like, multitasking. I have to, like, play Sudoku not Sudoku,
I played a
solitaire.
lot of phone games.
Yeah. Like, I gotta, like, kinda be locked into what they're saying. If I get distracted for,
Yes.
like, 3 seconds, I'm like, "Oh, I gotta go back," or, like, I'm never gonna
I
know.
listened to this primarily at 2.6. Like, I really slowed it down for myself.
Oh.
Uh, keep in mind, I normally listen at 2.75 to 3 times. So, for
Mhm.
this one, I was like, I wanna take my time a little bit more and, like, make sure I'm able to absorb words. But, yeah, I played, Disney Tsum Tsums. I played not Sudoku, but, like, a block game. I
Mhm.
played a dots game where it, like, bounces around, and then I
Mhm.
play, like, a land builder.
Mhm.
I'll just bounce around them
I was
until I get annoyed.
playing I was playing Sudoku on my phone, but then my phone, like, starts overheating. I'm like, "This some of these
Oh,
apps are
yeah.
sus," and I'm like, "They're doing something in the background. My phone is burning up." So I was
Yeah.
playing with physical cards, and then sometimes I'll play, like, my PlayStation, but, they can't be, like, during the cutscenes. I'll pause the audiobook during the cutscenes because
Oh,
I'm listening to
yeah.
it.
I'll play Sims sometimes,
That's a good one.
but I didn't play during Iron Gold because I was like, "This is a little bit intense, and I don't really wanna get sucked into The Sims on accident and then miss, like, 5 chapters."
Yeah. Oh, man.
But
Um,
then the last character, who I was very pleased to get a perspective from and felt very underwhelmed,
oh, yeah.
Lysander.
Yeah, I kept going in and out with, like, following what was happening because I was like, "Is he good or bad?" Like, I wasn't sure.
Super bad.
Super bad?
Super bad, I think.
Oh, I was really confused with what was happening because
By the end, it seemed well, he was working with Cassius, and I think
yeah,
I'm
super
we
bad.
didn't see Cassius's body, so I'm pretty sure he's alive,
Yeah, that
or
whole
he
thing
was
with
murdered.
Cassius, I caught most of the beginning part of that, and I was like, "Wow,
Yeah,
Cassius is battling it up, like, he's killing it."
he's
And
doing
then
great.
I was like I stopped paying attention, and I was like, "Is Cassius dead?" I was like, "Did I miss something?"
Yeah, no, the way so what happens is the fight happens, everybody attacks him basically, and then
Mhm.
he gets rushed to, like, a nurse or something,
Mhm.
and
Why?
then
Didn't
somebody
they want
later
him
came
to
back.
die?
Well, yeah, they wanted him to die, but then Lysander was like, "I'll open the safe if you let him live and
Yeah,
heal
I
him."
remember them talking about the safe. I'm like, "What is the safe?" You
It
don't
was
know?
video evidence of Darrow and a bunch of other people basically for the ships that died in Morningstar, basically
To prove
incriminating
against
everybody.
the Ash Lord or something? Being like, "Oh, you
Yeah.
betrayed us," that whole thing? I kinda caught a
Yeah,
little
to be
bit of
like,
that.
"You killed a bunch of our people for a leg up."
And
What
the Ash Lord is a
probably.
part of this family that
The
is
Ash Lord felt like it really came out of nowhere.
yeah,
I
I was a little
was so
confused 'cause I was
confused
like,
the
Darrow was
whole
going
time who
after
this
the
man
Ash
was.
Lord, right?
Mhm.
And then I was like, "Who's Cassius and Lysander with?" Like, I was
They
confused.
were with, uh, Cassie's no, fuck, who were they with?
'Cause they were trying to, like, overthrow somebody.
Yeah, basically they were with Golds, who were upset about the war and everything and trying to uphold Golds being, like, superior.
Yeah, they were very traditional. I remember them saying that a lot.
Yeah, so in my eyes, like, the bad people, like, they're the white
Yeah, for
supremacists.
sure bad.
Yeah,
And,
and
like,
so
Lysander had a crush on that chick,
Seraphina, which I know
Seraphina.
that name very well because that's the name of my D&D character.
That's a nice name, I like that name.
Yeah, it was a very nice
But
name, and so
she
she was
was I
crazy.
don't like her.
Yeah.
She was kinda, like, maybe back and forth. I was like, "Are you having pity on them or, like, are you a psychopath?" Like, I couldn't get a read.
Yeah, I think she's very loyal to family,
Mhm.
but it didn't feel like she had her own backbone.
Okay, that's probably why I felt back and forth on her.
But yeah, I think they're like House of Ra or something, but I don't remember who they were
That sounds familiar.
connected to. But somebody had died in their family during like one of the raids or something
Mm.
that they thought oh no, I think their families were on the ships that died. That Darrow
Mhm.
was like, "No, we'll protect them," and then like let them basically get captured and murdered. And so I
Mhm.
think they were mad because of that. And then there was the evidence that Darrow had known about everything. I
Or the
think
Ash Lord
there's
knew about it everything, like, that
yeah.
the that one thing that had, like, the food supply or something that was gonna get destroyed, like, he knew about that. Something like that, I think.
Yeah. The
That was
Ash Lord was like the big bad. And so once we got to the reveal of him, I felt so disappointed with him just being this decrepit, poisoned man for 3 years.
Mhm.
And I was like, one, this man did not come up during the first trilogy from what I remember whatsoever.
Mhm.
And
Or
so I
was
was
he
very
the guy that Darrow had dinner with that one time? And then
I have no
Cassius showed
idea.
up and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you." And he's like, "Not in my house."
I don't think so.
I thought that was that guy. Who's that?
Maybe.
I thought it was that guy.
Maybe. They never named the Ash Lord, so it's hard to remember anyway.
Oh god, yeah, it's so hard.
And then there was his daughter, Atlantia,
Mm.
Angled. Who is Ash Lord?
Who is Ash Lord?
Magnus Al Grimace was the Ash Lord.
And then whoever
means very little to me.
Whoever Darrow released from prison is the brother of the Ash Lord or something?
No, who he released from prison was the Jackal.
He released that was the Jackal the whole time.
I'm pretty sure. Red Rising. What the? Isn't that his normal?
You know what? That makes sense because when they were like alluding to it, I was like trying to guess. I was like, oh, it's probably the Jackal, but I didn't remember getting it confirmed. I missed that part.
No, the Jackal is Adrius. Who the fuck was that?
I don't know, but apparently
there's so many characters.
He was the guy that poisoned the Ash Lord and made him all like messed up.
Yes,
I don't know
and
who
he was
it is.
brothers to Titus.
And who is Titus? Titus sounds familiar. I'm like, who is Titus?
See, I think we really shot ourselves in the foot taking a summer break from the series.
Also, I think not paying close attention.
We lost such momentum taking a break, being like, chunky books, we're going to take a little break and then we'll come back and we'll finish the 600-page book. I think that was a big hindrance to us. This book is so chunky and there's so many characters and so many names and the world building's a lot. And I could not keep track of anything.
I know. And I was so slumpy. I was like, I can't do it. But like, if I was going to read the next one, I'm like, I'd have to read this one over again. I'd have to read it again. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
I'm going to be so real. I'm going to write down my script sooner rather than later for the plot recap because I'm eventually going to do a video of like all of the plots recapped. So I'll just let you know the spark notes of this book.
Yeah.
Like, here's what you need to know.
Yeah. Because girl, that was a tough.
I'm going to have a really big like character map of all these people.
Ooh, yeah.
Who the hell is who? And steal a bunch of. Okay, so
there's definitely a lot of research you can find online already, I'm sure.
There's a gigantic wiki fandom that is very helpful. So Apollonius is the Minotaur of Mars. And he's brothers of Tactus. And I remember Tactus from the first series.
Dude.
There's too many.
Who did Darrow kill again in the beginning? That was messed up. I was like, dude, you killed that guy by accident. That's not a good look.
Oh, yeah. Wolf.
He killed a good person.
Yeah, he killed an onyx similar to Ragnar at the beginning because they were trying to capture and like basically be like, hey, Darrow, you're doing a lot of war crimes. If you could stop it.
Yeah.
Like, and then he's like, well, what if I actually you? Yeah, and he's like, what if I actually just kill a prevalent member of society that people really look up to? And then just run away and not have to face it?
Did he do it? I don't think he did it on purpose though. I think he was like, I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, no, it was definitely like, I'm trying to get away as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was unfortunate. And then Pax watching that happen, that part sucked. I was like, man, Pax, not seeing your son for a long time because you're like, I've got to do a war. And then coming back to see your son, say goodbye. And then he says, you're not going to come back. And then he watches you murder somebody on accident.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. I think the whole relationship with him and Pax is like really sad. Get those points.
I didn't know there was XP things
to finish.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe by the time we get to Dark Age, she'll be gone.
Oh man, this one was rough. Maybe we'll read it again with my eyeballs because I think listening and like not giving it enough attention while I was kind of slumpy was like the perfect negative storm.
I do think this is like the worst book to read in a slump because it's so long. It's not like necessarily the most dense, but there's so many characters that it's very easy to be like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
But also like nothing happened in the middle.
Nothing.
Like this was a big book of not a whole lot. Like most of the plot was at the end. So like the first 60% I
And
didn't
that's
care.
what I'm worried about too. I'm like, maybe it's setup. And I'm like, if I don't know the setup, I'm not gonna understand the next one.
Well, I mean, as long as you understand how it ended, I think that you'll be fine for the next one.
Okay, how did it end?
So basically, Darrow went after the Ash Lord with this guy and Severo and his group. They killed the Ash Lord
Mhm,
because he
mm.
was behind all of the, I don't know, he was like the fighting force in the war, I suppose.
Yeah, but
And
somebody
now
else
his,
must be pulling the strings too because he's been in bed, right?
well, yeah, his daughter has taken
Oh, his
over.
daughter.
So the last 3 years she's been taking
Which
point in
daughter?
Atlantis,
Oh, okay.
Atlantis,
Okay.
that
Did we
one.
see her on the page ever?
No, we never met her. It was just talks of her.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And so basically they meet up with him. Darrow lets the guys kill him. And as they're leaving, they find out that their son, or before they kill him, they find out their kids were taken.
Yes, I remember
And
that
they were
part.
like, oh, well, you left your whole family back at the base and we're going to kill him. And Darrow says, bet. Severo, you go save your family. I'm leaving my family. I'm going to go
Yeah.
save everybody else at this different location that's going to get hit. And decides
'Cause
to just go right back to war.
he's like, "I know that's their plan. They want me to go after my family, but I'm not gonna do that."
Yeah. And also he said, God, it's heartbreaking. He's like, if Mustang is okay, Mustang will find him. If not, he's dead and there's nothing I can do about it. And so I'm just gonna like basically leave my wife in her grief and despair because I simply can't right now. Wild way to end. It's not as explosive as like normal Red Rising endings are, which was a little disappointing, but still was
Mm.
like a choice for sure.
'Cause
And
Ephraim
then
saved the kids, but
yes,
somebody overrode the ship's programming and it,
the
like, turned
queen.
around.
Who the fuck is the queen? I don't know. I didn't know there was a monarch here.
Maybe it's like a street name like the Duke.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, basically she like video Skyped in and was like, "Hey boy, um,
Is
I
she the
you
one with the scar on her face? We met her in the
I
first
don't know."
series. 'Cause I feel like they mentioned the woman who Darrow met, like, the first book, and she was, like, beautiful, and she had the scar all on her face. He's like, "Oh, she'd be beautiful, but she had the big scar." And then she kinda, like, betrayed people because she wanted to be more like a terrorist and not like a revolutionary person.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
don't
it's
know
her.
if we met her in the first series.
I think he was, like, the person I'm thinking of, that was the first person he met. I could be wrong if that's the queen, but that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I don't wanna, like, look because everything says it's spoilers to look too much further. Like, the Reddit
Okay,
I figured out who the queen is,
I'll look it up.
spoilers, and I was
I'm
like,
just gonna look up, like, Red Rising Scarface girl.
"Yeah,
Face
of course."
girl.
Um, but I do think you might
Oh.
be onto something because it looks like she might be part of Quicksilver's group, maybe? And that's a bunch of, like, rich elites, so maybe it's just, like, a street name. But she basically Skyped in and was like, "Hey, you took the kids. I need you to return them." And Ephraim was like, "Or not." And so she basically overpowers the ship to turn them around. And the kids are like, "Yeah, yos." And he's like, "I'm going to do something stupid." And he blows the back of the ship up with grenades.
Oh, I missed all that.
Well, the three of them are in the cockpit. And that's how his chapters like end. He's like, they're plummeting to the, they said something about like a crater or like the Deadlands where the
Oh,
jackal reigned or something. So
oh.
they're crashing down to some planet. And
Hmm.
we know that Holiday and Virginia and everybody else in that group are trying to get the kids back and also have this impending force coming to fight them from Atlantia. Lysander's whole thing is like
What's his deal?
he's yeah, he was there. So Cassius is dead. He's crushing on
Serafina.
Seraphina. Wow, I guess I can forget her name. And so he's crushing on her. He joins their family's war efforts.
Yeah. But is it like a
And
cover
then
or is he genuine? Or are we not
I
sure?
think he might be genuine, but we're not sure. But it
Because I
seems
thought it
genuine.
might have been a cover because I kept getting kind of tricked. I was like, is he bad? And then I was like, then he would say stuff about Cassius, and I'm like, oh, he seems like he's still kind of loyal to Cassius. So I really was not sure.
I think he's loyal to Cassius, but Cassius is dead, and Cassius is kind of like a chaotic force of like not good nor bad. And so I think with Cassius gone, I'm still not sure if I believe he's dead. I feel like Pierce Brown would give him a more redeeming death than off-page secrecy. So that's my
Well, Lysander is a tricky guy too, because he's like, he has all these thoughts where he was like, you know, I think this revolution is stupid. I'm like, golds are better. Like, I don't know. He has all these, my grandmother, he thinks so highly of his grandmother still. Like these
yeah.
thoughts, I'm like, sus.
Yes. So he basically just joins the war efforts.
Against
And we
Darrow?
watch against Darrow, I believe. And we watch Romulus die.
Romulus or something?
Yeah, because he was basically a traitor and was working with Darrow, and he knew about the video footage and everything. And so he basically sacrificed himself and like died to exposure to the cold planet.
That guy. That was epic. That was kind of cool. I liked that part.
Yeah, that one had probably the most emotion.
Yeah, I don't know who Romulus is, but I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah. And then Lyria, she ends with just like being with. Oh, that's right. She was kind of working with Virginia and Holiday and was like helping with like Ephraim getting the kids back.
Oh yeah,
so she was like kind of
she met with the Sovereign and she was like, oh.
Yeah, and so she's like figuring out like how she feels about it. She's kind of like starstruck, but also like I've had a shitty life and it's kind of your guys' fault, but also I see you're trying to make it better. So she's kind of back and forth on how she feels, but she got put back into her room for the night, and somebody came out and like stabbed her with
what was that?
Injected her with something or like stabbed her and was like, traitorous bitch, bye.
Wait. I thought that was Sevro's wife did that whole thing. I think she plotted that.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that, what's her name again? Victra,
yeah.
I think that's Victra's doing. Like, I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
Because like I don't think she was around to be like, because Lyria's like, I didn't know about the bomb or like whatever, trying to be like, I'm innocent. But maybe Victra didn't know all that, and she's just like, this fucking bitch like does that.
That would be more exciting. I would love more just unhinged chaos in the series.
Why? What did you think it was?
I don't know. I think all she said was like it was a gray, and I was like, well, it wasn't Holiday because Holiday is the one that shut the door. So it has to be a different gray. I think it was a gray.
Well, if it was a gray, I think Victra sent them.
Yeah, that could make sense. That'd be interesting. Oh, yeah. I didn't really have any theories. I was like, I don't know why she mattered. I didn't like her from the start.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, why are you here? I'm sorry.
She doesn't even go here.
Really. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's how basically everything wraps up. So I think Dark Age is going to be saving the kids, continuing the war efforts, finding I'm going to call her Atlanta at this point. Atlantia? Find her.
I've never heard of this character until you've told me about her today.
Yeah, no, she was just name dropped a couple of times. When Darrow and Severo came back with, what the fuck was his name? It would be so fun if I knew anything about like Greek stuff and I could say these names better. Polonius, when they brought him back to his brother at like their poolside manor, and they were all just like getting drunk, naked, swimming, and having fun.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, basically they were like, we should invite the Ash Lord and his daughter Atlantia, and that was like the first time you hear of her. And then you meet the Ash Lord, and he's like, I'm dying of poison. It's all been my daughter. You're like, okay, sure.
Dang. I'm interested to know what happened. I'm like, maybe I am excited to read this book again.
Yeah, I do think that the momentum was lost because we kept kind of pushing it off because we were busy. Like, you were traveling and everything. Being in a reading slump, you were moving.
Yeah.
I had like bad depression for a bit where it was just like, I can't.
And it's hard to like when you're not feeling great, like even for me, like I've got like shit going on, like to read something that's kind of depressing is not really good to do.
This book is exhausting. I know you said
Oh,
that about like
yeah.
the first 3 books where you're like, it's exhausting because sometimes it feels so hopeless.
Yeah.
I was exhausted most of the time. I was like, half of this book I don't feel is relevant towards anything. I feel like it's a lot of setup that I don't care about,
Mhm.
and just was like boring to get through.
Mhm.
But the last like 70%, even like the highs where you're like, something's happening, yay. We'd switch perspectives where nothing was happening. You're like, cool, great.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it was an exhausting read at this time in our lives because it was just bad pacing and too drawn out.
Too drawn out and too sad and too like I just want to be distracted with joy.
Yeah, like I just kind of want to like read a bubbly book with like one, maybe two perspectives.
Yeah, and
Just
good
like
sex.
something calm. Yeah. Let's
Oh,
see. Dark Age is 700 pages. Between 700 and 800
girl.
pages, depending on your edition.
You know what we should do? We should wait until Eliza catches up.
Yeah.
Can you comment that in the chat? I don't have access on the live stream thing. To be
Hey,
like, "Eliza, wait."
Leslie. Hope you're still here.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
She's built.
We're not gonna read Dark Age until you catch up with Iron Gold.
She's so close to catching up, I feel like. She's right there.
I know, because she said that she had read like recaps of the first 3 because she had already read them before.
Mhm.
And I feel like she read Iron Gold before, but I don't remember. But I feel like she would
Mhm.
have to do a reread of it.
Yeah, that
But
was a lot.
I know she's reading a lot of romantasy, and so it's gonna be a hard sell to be like, "Hey, read this really high fantasy with little happening."
Oh god. Yeah. Then maybe, you'll have time to do your recap and I can watch it or read it, or we can look up the recap.
Yeah,
Maybe
I gotta
I
work
think
on.
gotta have a bunch of different levels of recaps that I should just consume so I can be ready for the next one.
Yeah, I'll work on it and then I'll share it with you because I have been slacking on my script writing for it. But I'm not gonna have the video out until we finish everything right
No,
before
just
like the
yeah, whatever you
final
got.
book comes out.
No pressure, but if you happen to finish it, I'd be like,
I
"Oh,
will
send it to me."
have I already have notes on everything else. I just now that I've finished Iron Gold and we've chatted about it, I'll go back through and just put in my bullet points of like, here's what happened. Here's what you
Mhm.
missed on Glee.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I knew this was going to be a hard one to talk about because not a whole lot really happens. It's really just like introduction and setup for war and new characters.
And I'm tired of war. Genuinely, I'm tired of war.
You know,
Like
the like politics are the parts that I usually really enjoy, and this felt like it didn't have as much because it was
uh
like Ephraim who's a thief and trying to get back into the war, and then you have Lyria who has no clue what the world is outside of her small little
she's
scope,
just the
except for things are
victim.
bad. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's like things suck. And then you have Lysander and Darrow, who are supposed to be like the political, like know what's happening. Lysander barely was doing anything,
Mm-mm.
and it was mostly just like following Cassius until Cassius died, and
Yeah, they were just doing,
then
like,
like
these
nothing.
offshoot missions that weren't really impacting anything noticeably as
Yeah,
far as I
and
could catch.
yeah, and it's like because we're time jumping 10 years into the future with not a whole lot of backstory and explanation of like what's happened in that time, Darrow going on this manhunt for the Ash Lord, I was like, I don't care. I don't know why he's important except for like he supposedly is the enemy. But I was like, I don't
Mhm.
believe it. He just seems like a guy. So
Yeah.
I was really struggling with like wanting to care.
I
And
think
so the
we
only
need
like
more face time with the big bads, you know?
yes. And yeah, like that's one thing I really appreciated about like even the way that Morningstar would end.
Mhm.
I think it was Morningstar. Was it
Is that the
Iron Gold?
second
I don't
one?
fucking remember. Yeah. Uh Golden Sun, I think
Oh,
maybe.
no.
But
Morningstar's the 3rd one, I think.
yeah, Golden Sun when we get to see the Sovereign and the Jackal and all of these forces so often. And there's so much like we're allies, but we hate each other because we're enemies, but we need to work together. And then also like maybe we're turning a new leaf and we'll be friends after this. Like there was so much of that in the first series that I
That's
just
what
missed
I
that.
loved.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like I mean, I like action movies for the most part, but, like, reading action in a book, I'm like, "Okay, like, let's just get to the point," you know? But I loved the political maneuvering, and I loved how, like, clever and manipulative Darrow was and, like, things that we didn't
He was
know he
so
was
smart.
doing on the back
Yeah.
end, and he revealed things to us, and I was like, obviously, the big reveal in Morningstar when you think and I'm crying over it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, "Oh, you tricked me." Like, things like that I really liked and found impressive. This one, I didn't notice any of that.
Yeah. No, it just like basically the big thing was Darrow did the Iron Rain and everyone was
Mhm.
mad at him for it and was like, that's a bad decision. And then they came around and they were like, actually, that might have been the right decision. And now Darrow's like, nope, that was the wrong decision. And it's like, that's it?
Mhm.
That's all like the sneaky maneuvering we have? That and like
Mhm.
bailing this bad guy out of jail who I don't remember.
Mhm.
The fact that this book does not start with like a character map or an introduction to what's happened in the previous books, like there was in Morningstar, I believe, at the beginning. Oh, I guess there is. Okay. So there is all of the characters. I just
Yeah, but
skipped over
still,
that on accident. So that was my bad.
there was too many people. I was like, "I'm not
There's so
familiar with
many
you guys."
there's yeah, 3 full pages of people, and this isn't even everybody that's mentioned.
Yeah, it was too much jumping around for me.
Yeah. It was just, like, a lot, and I didn't care. I don't have any personal, like, um, not attractions, what's the word?
Connection?
Connections towards, like, House of Ra. I was like, I don't care
Mhm.
about Seraphina and, like, her whole family shindig. Like, that's war, sorry, your life sucks a little bit, but, like,
Mhm.
I don't know, greater good or something. Like, I just
Mhm.
couldn't
I
get
think it
behind
would
most
have
of these
been more
people.
interesting to cover the same plot topics using Darrow and then, Mustang's POV and then
Yes,
Lysander's POV and make him a little bit more interesting.
absolutely.
Because then we could
And
have still
honestly
covered, like, the kidnapping of the kids and stuff through Mustang and not need Ephraim
yeah,
and Lyria.
I spent so long in this book just being like, when is Darrow gonna find out? Hey, stop yelling. The whole time I was like, when is Darrow gonna find out his kids are missing? When is he gonna like show any care and affection to his family and wife? Like I understand he feels this duty similar to the people he looked up to and was like, Lauren was like this, everybody older than me, I never understood why they were the way they were, but I get it now, and they have to put war and duty first and family second. I get that, but, like, I wanted to see more emotion and humanity from Darrow. He
Yeah.
kinda just
He's a bit of
felt
a robot.
yeah, he just felt less of a character, like, even him and Severo didn't have, like, those tender moments that we
Mhm.
got in the first series nearly as much.
Mhm.
I think there was, like, one moment where I was like, "Ah, there they are," but most of it happened at the beginning
Mhm.
when they reunited with their families.
Mhm. I was gonna say that too, yeah.
Yeah,
When they're,
so I
like,
was just
competing over their kid's gonna like, "Oh, which kid is gonna win it?"
hiding in the bushes watching their kids fight,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
I
cute.
love those moments, and I just feel like we're really missing those because even with Cassius being with Lysander, like, they had tender spots, but I was like, "I don't know Lysander." I know
Mhm.
that he was the Sovereign's grandson, and he thought she was doing good, but at the same time, he seemed like he was kind of for Darrow's cause,
Yeah,
and then we don't
yeah, he,
see
like,
10
reached
years of
out to
him
him.
yeah, and then we don't see 10 years of him being raised by Cassius, who Cassius was, like, kind of on the good side at the end of the day, he helped Darrow's end goal, and
Mhm.
you're and, like, I don't know what happened in that period, and now he's, like, bad again?
Yeah, I don't know, I found him really confusing.
Yeah.
I wanted to know more about him, but, like, yeah, it was hard to connect with him.
Yeah,
He was
which is
so
interesting
confusing.
because I usually love my books told in first person, but although, like, the narrators did good because they all had different narrators to voice each character,
Mhm.
they didn't feel super unique. Like, Lyra, her whole thing is she's sad about her family, and
Mhm.
Lysander's whole thing is he's sad about his family.
Yeah. He's like, my grandma died, and I
Yeah.
think she was great, but, like, I'm here with Cassius, so I have to do what Cassius wants.
And he's my brother, and so whatever. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's weird.
Uh, and like I know there's like a lot of deeper conversations happening in the book that is like I'm probably just missing. But it
Um,
just felt flat in the character department, and at the end of the day, these are character books because
mhm,
without the characters, the politics and plot and world building don't matter.
mhm. And I'm tired of the war. I'm just so tired of war, like, can at least the
I
war be
know.
about something different? You know what I mean? It's just, like, the same war.
Yeah, like I know Lysander is gonna find his grandfather, and I think his grandfather
What?
is something of Lightbringer, which is the book after Dark Age.
Mhm.
But also, I don't fucking know, man.
Quote of
I
the
don't know
day.
anything
I don't
anymore.
fucking know, man.
I don't fucking know, man.
Oh gosh.
It's
No,
too
yeah, I
much
don't
for
know
my little
either.
pea brain.
I don't know either. I don't know nothing.
No, no, nothing.
Let's read
But
something fun together.
yeah, let's do it.
I'm, like, looking at my shelves, I'm like, what do I own that Sam hasn't read already? Or do you
So
have
many
any
things,
recs
I'm
that I could
sure.
get maybe on I wonder if I could get a Kindle Unlimited or something.
Yeah.
You're going on your romantasy, I don't even know, era. Like, what's bigger than an era?
Life cycle.
Oh, yeah, you're going on an epic romantasy. And I've been so, like, I don't know, because 'cause I'm just so, like, sometimes when things are, like, really popular, I'm like, "I don't know if I wanna do that." But I do wanna,
That's
like,
fair.
read fun things and not be, like, just like I'm not like other girls, you know? Biatch.
No, I mean, we're like 2 sides of the same coin. Like, I read a lot of romantasy, but you read more like erotica and contemporary
Mhm.
romance.
Mhm.
And so I'm like hoity-toity about that. I'm like, I only read Emily Henry
Yeah, yeah.
and
No,
Ali
I saw your
Hazelwood.
video.
And you're like,
You're like,
I'll read normal romance. That's good.
"Yeah, I'm,
And
like,
then there's me, and I'm like,
contemporary, you know?"
I'll get down on romantasy. And you're like, I'll pass.
I wanna read something fun with you guys, though, to break
No,
it
I'm sure we can find a romantasy that's not quite as cringe
up.
or is
We still have that big one, Blood Mercy,
that's
but that's, like, a
true.
massive I think that's a long
Yeah, I don't know if
series
we're ready
too.
for a what is that like 9 books
Mm.
long or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah, let's not take it
It's
back. It's
crazy.
not gonna be conclusive at the end. I need a conclusive, and I think that's too what is about romantasy. It's series, you know?
Oh, so you want a standalone romantasy. I can get you one of those.
Maybe.
That is a little bit more of a palate cleanser.
Yeah, because the contemporary, at least they're, like, standalone series, you know, a couple per
Yeah,
book.
Blood Mercy has 9 books in the series, which is just like
Mm.
maybe a little too much.
Yeah, let's save that for fall.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't
On
read
the
all
plus
the Emily
side,
Henry books yet. Are there any Emily Henrys you haven't read, or did you read all of them?
I read all of them except for her young adults. I think
Mhm.
she has 2 young adults and 1 like thriller that she co-wrote that I
Mm,
didn't read.
mm. Have you ever read a Frederick Bachman?
I read A Man Called Uva,
Mhm.
and I think I own Anxious People.
Yeah, you gotta read that one. That one's good.
I know, everyone
It's
says
fun.
so, and I think I wanna buy the audiobook for my friends.
For anxious
'Cause
people?
no, for my friends, because everybody
Oh.
like his new release this year.
Oh, the one where it's like they're in a pool or something?
I have
Or
no idea,
underwater or something?
but everybody's really loving it.
Oh.
So I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. I picked up, my grandmother asked me to tell you they're sorry, or she's sorry, something like that.
That's his novella, right? Or is that one also full length?
It's looks from looking at it from here, it looks pretty regular, and then I have Beartown, which is a series, and then I do have a novella. I think I have 2 novellas on my phone from him. But he's pretty good. Did you notice Goodreads app logo is different? Look at it on your phone. The G
On
is
my
different.
phone?
I noticed it today.
I don't think mine's updated. One second.
Really? It looks the same?
Yeah, mine's the same.
Oh, let me see. Can you see? Let me see.
Oh,
Okay.
no, the update is different.
Yeah, see, the G is different.
Yeah, it's more,
Squiggly.
fancy script. Yeah.
But I don't think the app is different. I think the app is exactly the same.
Yeah, it does look like they only did a logo update and a couple bug fixes. So no surprise.
I want it to be a better app. Okay, we can brainstorm some books to read.
Yeah. That shouldn't be too terrible. We'll get Eliza's opinions on it too.
Yeah. I have so many.
I could try and make you read Fairy Tale, but it's not a short book.
Fairy Did you read it already or no?
No, it's on my like somewhat soon TBR. But it's a dark fantasy romance. It's 772 pages.
Oh my lordy.
And all I know is like it's Fairy Tale is a dark gothic historical romance with horror, paranormal, and fantasy elements. This is not a traditional love triangle. It features a villainous love interest that would end the world for his beloved and an all-encompassing love story spanning millennia. This is not suitable for anyone under the age of 18.
Perfect.
Please check trigger warnings before reading.
Is it a series?
I know. It's just a standalone.
Oh,
it's just a very long one. But I know that Eliza wants to read it too.
It's on Kindle Unlimited, adding to my library. Let's read it.
I found the beast.
Oh my god. You want to read it which month? This month or next month?
Literally whenever we want.
Well, you read so fast. I'm gonna start today so I can be ready. Because you read so fast.
Maybe we need to like be like by the end of like week 1, this many pages, this many chapters.
Oh yeah.
And like break it up. That way like we have like a schedule to chat about it.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Because you know I binge books.
You do binge really fast. And me, I'm like, I give up.
Yeah, no, like this took me primarily 2 days to read. Which maybe
I think I read it on like a chunk mainly of like 3 or 4 days, but that was asking a lot. I was like sitting there for like 3-hour stretches, like, God, this is a lot of work to like sit here for 3 hours straight.
Yeah. It is a lot. I think the audiobook not sped up is like 24 hours or 23 hours.
23, yeah.
It's a lot.
Ding.
But hey, we did it. We read a chunky book.
We did it.
And now we'll eventually read the other chunky book whenever Liza is ready.
Yeah, let me actually look up what the book is about.
We're going to have to harass her a lot.
55. Oh my God, I'm so happy Eliza is reading Throne of Glass.
Yes. Oh, that's so exciting.
A long time.
Literally months, if not almost a year.
A year, probably.
Yeah. But it's exciting because now I can also continue with the series because
you're like, I don't remember what happened.
I remember the ending of the second book, and I think that's all that matters. Because I think the third book is when everyone's like, it gets really good now. Okay. And I don't think they've been bad, but I am excited to see the direction that it's headed, because that's when everyone's like, it's so good at this point because
I'm not expecting to be obsessed with it, but I'm excited to be in the loop, and it's fun to do like a chain reading.
Yeah, you'll get to see my tally of like which of the love triangle plus another that I think is worth their time. Like tally up like pros and cons for each of them. So,
and is it like true YA? It's probably true YA, at least in the beginning.
I would say the beginning, yeah, feels pretty YA, but not in a too terribly cringy way.
Okay,
because keep in mind, she wrote it when she was 16.
How old are the characters?
They're probably in their late teens.
Okay.
I think.
That's good for me to know.
Yeah. So yeah, I prepare like the yeah, no, you cannot wait to talk about it with you. I think we're gonna have to do like probably either public or private. I don't really care.
Oh my God, I'm definitely gonna want to vlog. I'm gonna have to vlog each one.
Please.
Because I'm last too, so then I can react to all your guys' annotations.
Yes. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. But I think we'll have to like get on StreamYard and the three of us just like talk about the books as we can.
Yeah. So maybe like once I finish one, then we can talk about it.
Yeah. And we'll just kind of chat about it because yeah, I'm gonna try and stay on a steady pace now that Liza's gotten started. Because I think I still have book 2 that I need to mail her because I'm so bad at sending Christmas presents. So
You know what I do? Because I never go to the post office to mail anything. I just order my gifts online and I just have them ship it to you guys.
Yeah, no, normally I would, but because I'm physically reading the books and then sending it to you guys.
You have to do it with the post office.
Yeah, like the main reason why you have not gotten a gift is because I need to read a book for you that I want to annotate. So I'm just like, oh, this could take forever. Second reading.
Oh my God. Speaking of gifts that you've given me. Remember you gave this to me like how long ago, this notebook? It's this big ass
2 Christmases ago?
2 Christmases. I recently filled out every single page with like all my work stuff. It's completely filled. I used it. Look at me.
That's
I use
crazy.
my gift. It's filled to capacity. So I have a new notebook now, but I was proud of myself. I was like, I finished Sam's notebook.
I finished it. Yeah, no, I did not finish mine. Got one for myself. I think I've done like 5 pages in it.
Are you using it like as a pretty bullet journal? I
was using it as like a life journal of just updating, but I am bad at updating things apparently. Not great at. There's a reason I stopped having to do a book bullet journal because I have commitment issues. I can't commit to things. That's gotta be it.
What do you mean?
I can do like digital stuff, but like sitting down and getting art supplies out and like working on something takes too much energy from me. Like I don't want to get all the supplies out. I don't want to put everything away. I don't want to have to like trying to be creative like at a specific time.
Yeah, I think physical creativity is a totally different animal than like digital because your cleanup is just like shut your laptop. You're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And then like if you make a mistake, you're like, okay, just back. You know what I mean? But if you mess up, like your handwriting's not perfect or anything, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah, that drives me crazy. Anything that just like goes slightly wrong, like if you're painting in it and then it spills or splashes, or you put a sticker down and then you go, that wasn't the right sticker. You know, commitment issues.
I tried to do pretty bullet journaling like back in COVID era. And I was like, I'm going to get calligraphy pens. I'm going to write beautiful handwriting. I'm left-handed. It does not work if you're left-handed. It just does not work.
No, it's the smudging. And
it just doesn't work. Because like to write, at least with the pens, you have like as a lefty, I'm pushing forward. Whereas like in calligraphy, you're like dragging.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. So I was really pissed. I was like, I'm going to learn how to write with my right hand. I'm like, this is too much energy. I can't. It doesn't look good. I hate it.
Oh, yeah. No way. No way, no how. You know, I have
like, a Japanese like paintbrush thing and I could like hold it straight up and down. Like maybe I could do it, but I don't know.
Yeah. I have one of those special quirks in life where I hate learning new skills because if I'm not good at it within the first try, I want to kill myself.
You're like, I give up on everything.
Actually, like it goes like working out, learning new skills, art stuff, like anything. If it just like goes slightly wrong, I'm like, and I'm done for life. I never want to touch this medium ever again. It went bad.
That's so funny. I'm trying to think, do I do that?
I filmed a 24-hour readathon over the weekend. That's going up tomorrow. I hated the first 2 books. I was like, why do I read?
I saw on your Instagram stories, it was like 2 stars, 2.5 stars or something.
Yeah,
Eliza was like devastated over one of them.
Yeah, I think she gave 5 Broken Blades 5 stars. So,
oops. Yeah. I'm so stingy with 5 stars. You've only said, I think you said you gave out 1 in your mid-year freakout,
yeah.
Right?
I've given 1 full, like, non-reread 5-star. And it's a book that most people don't like right now. And, like, most people have, like, said bad things about. So I'm like...
You didn't reveal what it was in the video, did you? Was it a secret?
I haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah.
It's in a battle of the booktubers coming out this month.
Oh,
so
okay.
Okay.
Keep it under the
But no, nobody likes it. And has like proper critiques about it. And I'm like, did I like it because of the timing? I just really needed a win, or did I actually like it? So now I'm second guessing myself anyway.
Fun with it, you know, you just had a good time.
Yeah,
like every time on like the genre and like your expectations. If it supersedes your expectations, then it's gonna be better.
Yeah, like every complaint, I'm like, no, I do agree with like what you guys are saying, but I had fun.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
That's how I rate my smutty books. I'm like, is this a good book? Not really. The writing is like whatever. Like it's fine, but like, is it like logical? No. But like for what it's supposed to be, I had a great time.
Exactly. That's how it is with, like, Mating with a Mantis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is that a great book? No. But
That book was
golly
unhinged.
gee, Unhinged, I had so much fun. I've never laughed so hard. And sometimes that's just what you need.
Yeah. I was like, she's in a bathtub full of praying mantises. Like, and she's doing what she needs to do, I guess. I was like, okay.
Oh, those poor bugs. God, I hope that they reproduce crazy.
What does that mean?
Like, stick bugs reproduce really quickly.
Oh, I
Like,
see what
it's
you
no
mean.
problem. But if praying mantis take a while, then, like, that's just unfortunate for their entire
Hey,
species.
I don't know why it is that way. That's crazy. Could you imagine if we did that as human beings?
No, no, no.
Same thing.
No, no, no.
You're dead. Congratulations for hitting it, but now you're dead.
And life is over.
You know what? I
You've been
wanted
out with
to
a
do
bang.
like Black Widow. Like, you know, the Sims challenge is like Black Widow challenge, and she's supposed
Oh,
to kill
yeah.
the lovers. It should be Praying Mantis challenge. Do Black Widows all? I mean, maybe they also kill, but
They do.
hmm,
It's very common for bugs, I think, to kill their male counterparts.
I don't know why.
I agree that we should probably start implementing that into our humanity.
Oh man,
At least, like, pre-marriage,
yeah.
but sometimes post,
We'll
depending on
think
the
older,
relationship.
but you know.
Normalize killing your husband after sex. I don't know.
Well, in French they call it le petit what is it? Le petit mort, which is like little death is an orgasm.
Oh,
The more you know.
that's kind of cute. I like that.
Yeah. But well, you know what? We might not have succeeded super well in this book, but we're persevering.
We did have a pretty in-depth, like, at least we know what happened.
Yeah, you know what? I was
I'll
worried.
take that.
I was worried when you said that you also skimmed stuff. I was like, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
But
I
we
didn't
got things
necessarily
that the other didn't, at least.
Yeah, like, I have spent too many hours playing phone games that I think I just, like, need to, like, detach from my phone for a little while. But I will hopefully have a better attention span, and with my now expectations, like, set for Dark Age, I think I'll be able to jump into it, like, properly,
Mhm.
give it the attention it needs,
Godspeed.
even if you could literally DNF it, and I will tell you everything that happens, and it'll be fine, but
Okay. Honestly, I would still be down to show up if because I was kind of worried. I was like, Sam, I was thinking, I was like, I might have to like tag Eliza in because I don't know.
I know, when you were like, "I don't really have a lot to say about it," I was like, "That's okay, we'll figure it out, we can yap, we're YouTubers."
But I can be here to yap for sure.
Yeah. No, I think as long as, like, you're cool with me bouncing it off of you and being like, "So here's what
Mhm,
happened," like, as
mhm,
if it's the latest hot goss,
mhm.
I'll be fine.
No, because I'm also invested in the series. So like even if I like for whatever reason don't have the mental space to finish it in time, I'd still be down to be like sit here and let you spoil it for me.
Yeah, and you know what? I know that we were, like, aiming for, like, a book a month.
Mhm. These books are
If we
big.
picked up Dark Age in 2 months, that'd also be, like, fine, and if we pick up Lightbringer in another 2 months, like, whatever.
Mhm.
We don't
Mhm.
know when Red God's coming out. It's
Mhm.
maybe either fall or summer of next year, so
Mhm.
I'm not too,
Dude, is
worried
Darrow
about.
even gonna be like alive? Like not even murdered, just like he's just gonna be so old. Well, the Golds do live a long time, to be fair.
Yeah, and, like, if you go blind, like, you can get your eyesight fixed, so, like, you can probably keep him alive longer, but
I do like the medicine in this world. I was like, "Oh, you
yeah.
cut your hand off? Like, it's fine. You just get a new hand. Like, it's easy."
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, like, the one nice thing about sci-fi, it's just like, "Don't worry, technology is super advanced, it's really
Yeah.
cool."
Yeah. Oh, man. This is for me,
But
this is like sci-fi fantasy, you know?
yeah.
Like, it's in space, so it's sci-fi, but it's like fantasy because there's no, like, rules.
Yeah, it's very, like, high fantasy with
Mhm.
strong sci-fi elements with, like,
Mhm.
the tech gadgets and stuff,
Mhm. Mhm.
but
'Cause I think sci-fi, I'm thinking, like, Andy Weir.
yeah.
Did you read that yet? I forget.
I read
Dark
Project Hail Mary, and I
Oh,
really
yeah.
enjoyed it.
Good. Who was I talking to that hasn't read that yet? I need everybody to read that.
I know, we're the same way. Like Austin and I read it on a road trip together, and we were both like crying, obsessed over it. Like every time we got it a stop was like a really pivotal moment in the book
Oh
where we're
yeah.
like, "What do you mean we're home? We can't be home. We have to we have to know what happens." So we always are like, "Hey friends, get the audiobook. I know it's on Audible. Sorry, but like you have to get it."
Yeah. Did you see
Just
the
good.
trailer for the movie?
I sent it to Austin the second I saw it, and I don't know how I feel.
I feel
I'm
like,
hopeful.
why did they tell the fun part up front? That's the fun
I know.
surprise.
The trailer spoiled kind of a lot. Like, I told our friends, like, his occupation, and Austin's like, "That's a spoiler." And I'm like, "Is it really a spoiler if they know, like, his job?" And he's like, "Yeah, because like, you don't know because he has amnesia." And I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
sorry."
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And
I
the
think I must have
trailer
been
just, like,
talking to my mom about it because I think she's in the middle of it right now. And I just noticed this trailer and I was like, I'll watch it by myself. Like, don't watch it. And good thing
yeah.
she didn't watch it because it would ruin the whole book for her.
Yeah. That's like, I understand it's a movie, and the people who've read the book already know, and you're trying to grab, like, a new audience to watch it, but I was like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see, like, how it looks adapted. I do fear that it might be a little bit slow because it's not a lot of action or characters,
Yeah.
but
I think the fun of it is like him going through the amnesia and like figuring it out.
yeah, I am excited for, like, the flashbacks too because I really enjoyed those moments.
I read it so long ago. I'm like watching the trailer. I'm like, he's kind of goofy. I'm like, I don't remember him being kind of goofy.
Oh, it's super silly.
Mm.
He's very, like, comedy focused,
Mm-hmm,
which is,
mm-hmm.
I think, something, like, why Austin and I enjoyed it so much because there's just, like, a lot of comedic relief.
I forgot that part. And I
Yeah.
think I would love to try the audiobook at some point
You
because of the,
have to.
the special part.
Yeah, no, I would there are very few the reason I keep Audible is specifically for their exclusives, and this is probably one of their best ever.
Damn.
Like, it was a phenomenal
Like I
experience, and
can't even get it at the library. It's that exclusive, you think? Oh
Mhm.
my
Yeah, you have to get it on Audible, but it is also really worth it. So, I would say get a trial for,
God. Yeah.
Audible,
Oh, I'm
like
just gonna
their
buy myself the
subscription.
gifts. Like I gift Audible credits all the time. I'll just gift myself some
Oh,
Audible credits.
yeah, or do that because like, it's not worth buying the audiobook full price because they're so fucking expensive, but if you get
Mhm.
a credit, then it doesn't feel quite as bad. So it's like half
Yeah.
the price usually.
Mm.
Or wait for one of their sales.
'Cause
That's
I
what I
don't wanna
usually
get
do.
the subscription. I don't wanna commit to being like, "Okay, every month I'm gonna get charged." But I'm like, "I'll buy 5
That's
credits or
fair.
something," you know? Maybe that's the hack.
Yeah, no, that's what I would do.
Mm.
Just get a one one and done. Just to listen to it. It's really good. I think Chase would really enjoy the audiobook for it too.
I know. Chase is such a hard one to pick books for, like he's reading a book right now, like a physical book, and I'm like, "Oh,
Wow.
that's so
So is
sexy." Like, you look
Austin.
so sexy.
Austin's doing the same thing. Austin's reading like a fiction for the first time in a long time, and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So
Actually,
what are you reading next?
Chase is reading 2 books at the same time right now. I'm like,
Wow.
out of the 3 books he's picked up all year.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take the
One
wins where we can.
one is, like, such a boys book. It's, like, David Goggin. It's, like, this Navy SEAL guy. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. I'm a girl. I, like, never heard
I
of this
think
guy.
Austin got that for Christmas.
Yeah, and then the other one he picked up in Japan as a souvenir book, and it's, like, a translated Japanese book.
Oh,
Actually,
cool.
I think we've seen it around. Is it called Beef or something? No, that's the show. I don't know. It's about, like, a Japanese chef who is suspected of, like, murdering somebody.
Butter?
Butter! It's Butter. That's what he had. Wow, look at you.
Okay.
That's really good.
It was very popular when it came out, and
Yeah.
for trigger reasons, I was like, I don't want to pick that one up, but
Mm.
people say that's really well written, but also kind of triggering. So
What
with Karen
well,
Love, Chase, good luck.
I don't know what your trigger is, so I'm like, I don't know what to tell you about what he's told me about it. So I'll just keep it to myself.
Yeah, no, I think like hearing about it is fine. I just like for my own peace of mind, I was like, I don't really think I want to like sit through a book of it,
Mm,
but I also was very tempted because
mm,
it sounds
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But
It's just the beauty standards in Japan are really harsh. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
Austin's reading Tortilla Flats by John Steinbeck, author
Oh,
of
that sounds familiar.
yeah. He wrote Eden something's
Oh, I
Eden.
have that.
Yeah,
Oh, East of Eden?
the classic guy.
Wait, I have that book. Let me not flash my underwear. He's reading this? East of Eden?
No, he's reading, but the same author though, John Steinbeck. He's reading Tortilla Flats, but I think he might pick up that one soon.
Okay. That's why I recognize the name though, because I have this one. I was like, oh my god, I'm about to do a buddy read with Austin. I'm gonna pick this one up.
I know that Caroline reads and Emmy reads. They were reading it for their book club, their Game of Tones. So they've been reading East of Eden, so it's been a buzzword classic on BookTube.
I'm so tempted just to pick up one of the scary tomes that I have while I'm in this slump because I'm like, I might as well.
Crazy behavior.
I have this other massive book. What is in? Oh, I have a bookmark in there. I never started it. Look how big this is.
Oh my god.
This is The Pillars
Flop,
of the
though.
Earth by Ken. Oh my god, the flop is fantastic.
It's very good.
It's not even 1,000 pages, which is shocking. But the pages are big. These are long pages. So I don't know. I'm like, should I like go on Hinge and like read these? Or should I just buy
Well, I mean, Fairy Tale is also
you're
700
right.
Almost 800 pages. So like you're getting some tomes in right now.
F it. I'm picking up Fairy Tale tonight.
Literally, Eliza, I think this is what she was saying. I think she started Fairy Tale.
I've not been excited to read anything lately, so I'm like really excited right now.
Yay. Okay, so we'll all start it tonight and then we'll like talk about our initial
I started reading this poetry book that I got from the publisher. So I like feel obliged to read it, but like the writing's actually good. So I have that. And then I have to read The 7-Year Slip, which is a book that I picked for my like college friends book club.
Have you already read it?
No, I didn't read it yet. And I like picked it up. I'm like, this is too fluffy for me right now. I'm like, I don't want this.
Swear to God, you read it.
Girl, I bought that book forever ago and I haven't read it. I have so many books that have been sitting on there for years.
I thought you read it because there was a point where I almost picked it up because I thought you liked it.
No, I've never even read the author before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I canceled my hold for the audiobook on Libby. I was like, I don't want to. I don't care.
Fluffy. Like what is Purple Prose? I don't even know, but I feel like it's probably that.
I know that there's like a heartbreaking moment in the 7-Year Slip because it's all like time travel stuff, but I don't do time travel stuff.
I mean, I like really time travel. That's the thing. I like time travel. But I don't know. She's like, my aunt's apartment is magical. And I didn't know she meant literally. The sun is shining through like egg yolk. And I'm like, okay, bitch, shut up.
Nobody thinks like that. Stop.
Yeah, I'm like, cringe.
Oh, I love that.
But maybe when I'm in a flowery mood, it'll be good. But when you have a book club, you're like, oh, pressure's on to read it. So
yeah, I know. Anytime I think about starting a book club, I'm like, but do I really want to add one more mandatory book to read every month?
I know. You already have so many mandatory reads. When is your Battle of the BookTube thing? You read all the books for that? Or are you still
I'm done. My videos are ready. They're going to come out on Sundays. The last video comes out the first Sunday of August. So I have 3 more videos.
Wow, you edited them up already? I'm impressed.
They all had to be done by June 30th to avoid penalties.
Oh, God. But they don't even go out. Okay.
Yeah.
No shade.
Yeah.
I'm like, but if you're not going to post it for 2 weeks, like I would want the 2 weeks to edit it. I got a life.
I know. It has kind of been nice though on Saturdays to be like, I don't have to do anything because my videos are done.
What's your schedule right now?
Like for posting or just like doing shit? It's still Sunday, Thursdays. But I'm trying because I have vlogs coming out on Sundays. I'm trying to do like sit down videos on Thursdays, but I'm working on like 4 different vlogs. So
I don't know how you do that. That's really tough.
A lot of stuff.
I tried that once and I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah. No, there's definitely been moments where I'm like, I've lost footage and it's like, oh, it's in the wrong folder. Great. No, okay.
So do you like film a day and then you upload, you like file it away right away?
I should. I don't. I only touch my camera, like my computer side of organizing on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays, depending on it.
See, but I like how you commit to your rhythm of days. You know what I mean? You're like, Wednesdays
It
I do this,
helps.
Thursday do that. Like, I need to do that because I'm just living in chaos and then things slip.
Yeah, no, I don't have a lot of routine, but the routine that I do have is I have to post a video on Thursdays and Sundays, so I have to get stuff done on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Shit. Me, I'm like, oh yeah, hopefully I get it done this week.
You'll see me in 3 weeks.
I'm like, bye,
Wow.
go to the internet for a little bit. Hi, I'm still alive. I'm like
Yeah,
filming
no,
so many videos in this new apartment and I haven't even sent out the moving stuff yet.
I know. You're so behind on editing, and I need you to catch up for me.
Dude, I don't even know if I showed you, but I have beautiful shelves over here. But I'm trying to hide it from the internet until I can like finish the vlog about it.
You can always send it to the group chat, though.
Oh, okay.
You don't think you have a secret from me.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't organized the shelves, so I want to film myself organizing them. But like, I drilled them into the wall with my friend Maddie. I was like,
Nice.
bought a drill. I was like, I was like, I don't need to hire a task rabbit. I can do this myself. I'm a independent woman. And
Yeah,
Chase was like,
drills
why aren't
still
you
scare
hiring
me.
a task rabbit?
Yeah, I haven't drilled this new shelf in still.
Mhm.
So I have some point be like, Austin, will you just do that for me? But
Well, you got a handy guy around, which helps.
I do. Thank God.
My husband's not naturally handy. I'm the more
Oh.
handy one out of the two of us.
I'm better at building furniture than Austin, but he's very good at problem solving or using tools to fix things in the
He's a
general
fixer.
vicinity. But it's like if I buy a bookshelf, I'm building the bookshelf. And I
Mhm.
need him for his moral support or if there's drill work involved.
Mhm. I've been building furniture that is meant for two people by myself.
Oh yeah, same. And honestly, I prefer it that way.
Yeah. I'm like, I want
Austin
it
and I,
done. I'm like, let me figure this out.
yeah, Austin and I will tussle when we build furniture every once in a while because I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong. And he's like, no. And I'm like, but you are. I'm the one reading the instructions.
Yeah. I like the puzzle aspect of it. It feels like a big puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have a Billy bookcase with a door on it in my bedroom as like to put bathroom stuff in because there wasn't that much storage in our bathroom. But the stupid baseboards, like the framing on the bottom of the thing, is like half an inch. So the little cut, and it's tall, and the little cutout is not enough. So it's not close to the wall. So now I'm like, I got to solution this. I don't know. My one friend who's like an engineer, he's like, oh, you could just get little feet and like rise the thing up versus trying to like find something to cut the hole bigger. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm like, now I got to go to Home Depot and figure this out. I'm like, I don't know.
Now I have to find little feet.
I know. I'm like, I got to find these feet and then I got to try to drill it in the wall. I feel like a pro though. Drilling, I'm like, oh my God, I'm a driller now. Like it changed my life. I can.
Yeah, I will at some point have to be, I will need that energy at some point in my life because I will not have a man in this house forever. And so I kind of have to just figure it out.
It is scary because you're like, I don't know what's behind the wall.
Yeah.
But I was just like, just go for it. I don't know. I pray.
Also, like when we moved into this house, one of the first things we did was we hung the TV in the living room and we didn't have a stud finder. And so we go to hang the thing and I'm holding the TV up and it just falls out of the wall. We're like,
oh no.
Great. So we had to get our neighbor to help us. No better way of
shatter
making friends.
the TV though, it sounds like.
No, everything was fine.
Oh,
like it was basically me just like holding up this very large TV by myself. And I was like, you have to hold this so I can put pants on. And then you can go get the neighbor. He can help us put 4x4s on the wall where the studs are. And then we can screw on the holder. What a mess.
That's why I'm scared too. Like we've never drilled for as long as I've lived in a place. I've never put any holes in the wall. This is the first time I've ever put holes in the wall living here.
Yeah.
Because we always put the TV on a stand and then we put it on like a credenza or whatever.
Yeah. I own this house. I can put as many holes in the walls as I simply would want. And I am too scared. I'm like, I don't want to hang a picture because what if I want to get rid of it? And then like I have to patch the hole, but then I have to find paint that matches the wall. And that's going to be really hard.
That's true.
Yeah. So I just don't. I treat it as if I'm renting this place.
I still use a lot of command strips, to be honest.
Yeah.
I love a good strip.
Yeah, they'll tear the paint off, and then I get sad.
Yeah.
Paint is not meant for things.
But okay, well, I'm excited about Fairytale. I'm really gonna dive in.
I think it'll be a nice little reprieve. An equally chunky and potentially equally dark book, but romance.
It better be hot.
Yeah.
Better be
I mean, her
6
name is
inches
Darcy,
in
and
there.
his name is, I think, Caleb. So
Caleb is
it's
not
kind
a
of
name,
giving
in my
Pretty
opinion.
Little Liars.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited.
Can you tell me what it's about?
Okay, let's see. August 1955. Darcy is an orphaned English teacher.
You don't know what it's about either. You're like, I gotta read it.
I have no idea. But the fact that she's orphaned and also an English teacher is like,
Are you an orphan if you're an adult? I don't think
right?
so.
Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how are you an orphan if your parents are dead, but you're an adult?
Oh my god! I just think your parents are dead at that point.
She
Maybe
received a
you say
letter from
she
her
was an
biological
orphan.
father.
I think it's in the past tense. She was an orphan.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't guarantee you this will be a good book or well written. I just know people are kind of going feral over it and really enjoying it. And I saw the audiobook was available at my library and I said, why not?
Okay.
But she receives a letter from her biological father
Mhm.
and she's included in his will.
Mm.
But the condition of, I guess, probably receiving money would be that she has to travel to Ferrydale to attend his funeral.
Mm.
And then the small coastal town, things go amiss. Odd residents, odd rumors, odd deaths. Everything about Ferrydale is odd, including
Oh my
brooding
god! It's
Caleb
like
Hale.
Riverdale, but
Yeah.
I
mean, he's part of the infamous Hale family. During the day, she falls deeper and deeper under his spell as he forces her to step out of her comfort zone and embrace her inner sensuality. I can read. Don't even worry. But at night, there's another man who haunts her dreams. Amon de Arton, a noble who has lived 2 centuries ago. He's sweet and suave, where Caleb is intense and dangerous, and Darcy feels more torn than ever.
But he's in her dreams. What are you going to be with a man in your dream? Sorry.
Okay, there's this romantasy series that oh fuck. Now I have to remember the books that I've read. I think it was A Cursed Son by Day Leto. And the whole premise of that is like she's always had this dream about this man and they like get it on in the dreams constantly. And then she meets him in real life and it takes them forever to figure out like it's each other in their dreams. And so then they're like, oh, you're casting magic on me. Like it's not real, but then they get married because it's like a marriage to convenience, blah 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 blah. But yeah, their whole thing is like they like fucked in dreams a lot. Then they were like, oh, it's you.
Yeah, but
I guess you're not so bad.
For this, it sounds like, well, maybe he's real. We'll see. Honestly, it reads kind of contemporary.
Honestly, like if he's a vampire, I wouldn't be upset.
Oh,
but I think he's more ghost. I'm gonna laugh so hard if this is another Phantasma where like Eliza and I are like, God, the atmosphere and the darkness of it is so good, and the Danny Phantom. And you're just like, but what about the sister? I don't get it.
What about the sister? I know. I think like I'm more forgiving of nonsense if the sex is really good, like with that lighthouse one that you guys didn't like. I'm like, yeah, it's stupid and the darkness is ridiculous, but like the sex was really good.
Like, why not? Yeah, no, I do think that when it comes to contemporary romances, I think I do prefer them a little bit more suspenseful and thrilling rather than just like flat and
like regular life
communication. Yeah. I like the thrilling aspects.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like miscommunication either. I'm trying to think of the contemporaries that I've read so far. Like, what are the
I mean, like Emily Henry has miscommunication. I think it's like handled well enough.
Oh my god!
But it does just kind of happen.
I've been reading Mariana Zapata's entire backlist. I think I have like 2 books left. The last one I read, it was fine. But my favorite one is Under Lock. I'm like, ooh, contemporary Sam should try, but she would probably think it's really boring. But I'm like, I love it.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's like
I've not read...
a woman like starts working at a tattoo parlor, and this guy owns it. And he's kind of grumpy, but like it's a biker romance. Yeah, he's a biker, and like, and she's got hidden things about her past that you learn about, and it's a bit slow burn.
He's a widow?
No, he's not a widow.
Okay. It says my brother's friend, a widower, an ex-felon, and a man I'd casually I'd seen casually with a handful of women.
Oh, maybe the widow is like the biker gang. Let me check.
Oh, okay.
Let me read this because I'm like, I don't remember
Interesting.
another woman.
Why are her books so long?
I don't know. Some of them
I
don't make
can't.
it as long.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, a
I don't know
widow
why
or
they need to be
capital
so
W, I
long.
think, is like the biker thing.
Okay, that makes sense. Meredith gave it 4 stars, so
And I gave it 5 stars.
see that. The first 1-star review says, "If you hate women, you will absolutely love this book."
If you hate women, no, I love
Oh,
women.
okay. I'm not saying it'll be anytime soon, but I'm not saying I won't read it for you.
You know what? It will just be on your radar, as one of the long contemporary books that I challenge you to that you can read in
Yeah,
your
just
90s.
like, why are they so long?
Yeah, but we're about to read this 800-page book. Yo, this fairy tale thing sounds like it's going to be contemporary for a while.
I hope not. I hope that it gets real smutty real fast with this ghost boy.
It better be smutty. If people are going feral over things that aren't smutty, I'm like, why? What's the point?
That's fair. That's so fair.
One of my favorite YouTubers, Ava, said the book Underlock. She's like, I'm sorry, but the nickname Babe gives me the ick. I'm like, I love Babe.
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't.
Babe.
Yeah, I also use Babe. I don't really have an issue with most pet names. Like, not that I have like a baby girl kink, but like also I'm not gonna be upset if he calls me baby girl.
I've been reading a lot of like baby girl, daddy kink stuff with the Jessica King. And I really don't like daddy kink, but I got over it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? It's fun. It's silly.
It's silly. I'm like, it's not my favorite thing, but I can get over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't really usually mind pet names. I sometimes get annoyed with like the really stupid nicknames.
Like what?
Where like every female main character in a romantic book has to be nicknamed some kind of bird. And it's just like, be creative. Give me a normal nickname. Nobody does that.
Oh, dove. Oh, sparrow. Oh, whatever else.
Exactly.
Like, I think Raven as a name is like a dope name though.
Oh, like I agree. In Emily's book, one of my favorite things about it was the side character Raven, who was like the only like gay witch.
I picked up Emily Henry's book, the one with the girl named Daphne, and I read like the first page. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah. I think if Emily Henry wrote a romance book and the main character was Samantha, I do think I would be pretty put off. Like, not that I will ever read an Abby Jimenez, but her recent book, the character's name is Samantha. And I'm like,
I heard her recent one did not get good reviews.
People are liking it. Well, she has, I think, 2 that came out. She has like a novella and then she has like the full like novel, Say My Name. Or something like that. I think it made it in the Goodreads best of the year so far.
Oh, I haven't seen this list.
But
I think Abby Jimenez is like whatever. Like I read 3 of her books. The 3 in that series, what's it called? I don't know. I see the one Just for the Summer, like whole series one. I was like, that's okay.
Yeah, I think if I picked them up, I'd probably have like an okay time. But based on like the reviews I've seen and the plot synopsis for them, they just don't seem like ones that I'm interested in.
They're very contemporary, very contemporary.
Yeah, but especially not her recent one. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to read about a Samantha.
Yeah.
I don't even go by Samantha most of the time, but like I just don't want that.
Yeah. Sometimes I think of you as Sammy and I'm like, I don't know if Sammy's like a nickname you like.
I was raised Sammy. My mom really liked this soap opera. And so that's where like the nickname kind of came from. So like my friends and family would call me Sammy. And it wasn't until high school where I was like, Sam is fine. Where it was like, it's easier for people to remember because I met so many people raving all the time. But I was like, Sam, don't worry about it. It's just Sam. So I'm just kind of stuck with that because it's like,
were you a Sammy with an I or a Sammy with a Y or an IE?
SAMI because
SAMI,
the soap opera.
One M.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's the way the soap opera spelled it.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never met a Sammy spelled that way. Not that I know many Sammys.
Well, I went to school with 2 different Sammys. I was the third. And we all spelled different ways.
Oh, really? How'd they spell it?
Yeah. One was SAMMY. And the other was, I think, SAMY.
Real? SAMY?
Yeah. And then I was SAMI. But
I was
obviously the coolest
SAMMI.
Oh, if one person ever came up to me and were like, "Yeah, it's Samie," I'd punch them.
Oh God. When I was in elementary school, middle school, maybe like 5th grade, I was in a class and there were 3 Davids. Too many.
Yeah.
And we called them David R, David B, and David O. like
I love
like
that you remember
Love
that.
Island or something, where you just say their
Oh,
name with
yeah.
their initial. But
I think I'm gonna just watch a recap of Love Island season 7.
me and my husband kind of wanted to get into it, but we have to get freaking Peacock and we don't have live TV, so
Exactly. I felt the same way. I was like, it's another subscription thing to sign up for. It's
no.
so long.
I know
Maybe
it's
the
every
next
day.
one.
They post it every day.
Yeah. They're
But everybody's
usually
going
like 50.
feral over it.
Yeah. No, they're usually like 50 episodes long. And it's just like, I don't have that type of energy. I
And
can
how
handle
long
like
are
a
the
nice
episodes? Like an hour,
third.
probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I
But I
tried,
can
like,
handle a 13 season or 13 episode Netflix reality show. I can binge that in a day, no problem.
yeah. Are you watching Mormon Wives?
I'm not.
Girl, that's my
I know.
favorite.
Everyone's talking about it. I've seen so many deep dives on the topic that I'm like,
I love Mormonism.
it's so interesting. I follow a couple. Honestly, most of like the like podcasty long form content that I follow are ex-Mormons.
I think it's so interesting. Do you wait? I'm not gonna be able to find this girl. I don't know her name. I was gonna say I follow one of those girls that post like hour-long anti-Mormon, like ex-Mormon stuff, and I was like, I wonder if you follow her. But you probably do.
Potentially.
I mean, she's blonde and blue eyes, but most of them are.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of them are.
But
it is interesting.
I should go soon. I think my husband's almost done cooking dinner. I'm hungry.
Nice. I'm proud of us. I know that the last like maybe 45 minutes was not book related, but we carried this conversation so long.
I'm so excited to like dive into this book. And I will, if the first 5 pages are bad, I'm gonna be like, let's pick another one. Just try to.
Yeah. We'll
I need a win, dude. I need a win.
Yeah.
I'm so
I think you need to pick up some novellas or something. Like something short, just to feel like
I
like made momentum.
I do my smutty Jessica Kane novellas, but I'm almost embarrassed to keep talking about her. I'm like, she's the only smutty author I've been reading. I'm like, at least I got to give people new authors to try if I'm going to talk about it,
That's fair.
But then I'm like, but I know she hits, So
you got to sprinkle her in. So it's like read one of her and then like read a couple other things. And then once you feel like you're plateauing again, then pick her up and be like, okay, no, I do like reading.
I know. I got to find some stuff. Ugh. And like I have other books that I'm like, oh, I'm really excited about this book technically, but I'm like, I'm just like in a poopy mood. And I don't want to ruin the experience of being in a poopy mood. So, but we'll try.
We'll find something for you.
We'll find something. All right, Sammy.
Nothing like getting out of your comfort zone to read more things. So it'll be fine.
You know what? And sometimes it pays off. Maybe I should pick up
if this doesn't work, I will give you a romantasy. Just full, potentially cringe, real bad romantasy.
Or I should just pick up Butcher and Blackbird because is that romantasy technically? No, that's not. Isn't that contemporary?
No, it's contemporary, but
you read that and liked that, didn't you? Did you like that one? No. Okay, never mind.
I don't think it was bad. I think it was me more so. But it's very smutty. So if like you want like more steam than the normal contemporaries I pick up, I would say go for it.
Okay, adding to my list.
Yeah, and also the audiobook was pretty good. The duet. So
I've never listened to a romantic audiobook with like sexy scenes.
It's like all I've done the last like 2 years. Sorry, reading most of my smut in my ears. Mostly at the office, which is probably the worst part.
You're just sitting there and you're just like red.
Yeah. If nobody bothers me, we're fine.
Oh my god. You're like 2 + 2 is 4, maybe. I'm distracted. You're like trying to do your accounting stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you're full like doing something and then like it happens, you're like okay. But thank you for joining me on this little discussion. And eventually we'll talk about Dark Age.
Yes, and
we only have 2 books left technically. So
which is wild. I'm really proud of myself.
We're over halfway now.
This is the best accomplishment I've done all year.
It'll feel good when we're like caught up. I'll work on my little script and then get Eliza. We're just gonna have to harass her constantly and be like, "Girl, you have to read the book." And
Yeah,
then we
we'll
can
have
read
to
Dark
bully
Age.
her into finishing.
Yeah.
We are not
But-
beginning until you cannot leave the table until you eat all your vegetables, like that kind of energy.
Every week.
Yeah.
Eliza, what's your page progress?
That's what
Tell
I kind
me.
of did for Throne of Glass, but I was trying to be nice about it. I was like, so are you gonna read that?
What have you picked up Throne of Glass? Yeah, no. I'll be sending her the next one, and then I'll start book 3. So it's rolling.
It'll
It's
go.
gonna happen.
It'll go. All right, my love. Till
All
next
right.
time.
So fun. Until next time.
Bye.